Hey guys, RJ the Awesome here, bringing us our Week 4 video against the Hoopa Hotspurs for the Orange League. But, like, because of my schedule and my opponent's schedule, um, we weren't able to do it at the same time, like, at the time that we wanted. See, he lives off the coast of Sicily, and I live in the U.S., so time zones being very much different. I have school, I have a whole bunch of homework, so we did it earlier today. Um, my original plan was just to throw out all the videos in one day, but then I decided to just put them all together like some kind of Frankenstein video and put it all out today. So the video you are about to see is actually just a giant combination of a bunch of videos. Anyways, you guys stay awesome, and here's the video. Hey guys, RG the Awesome here, bringing us our team builder video for Week 4 of the Orange League against the Hoopa Hotspurs. My opponent's team is Heatran, Keldeo, Burrathorn, Alakazam, Jolteon, Quagsire, Ambipom, Regirock, Goodra, and Mega Scizor. First looking at the team, I noticed Burrathorn and Mega Scizor are both 4 times weak to fire, so I definitely want some fire coverage, and with Burrathorn having Iron Bugs, I want some special fire coverage. I looked through all of my Pokemon with their special attack and their strongest fire move, and in the end I decided that Slurpuff would be the best, but Derp is taking it really hard, our misplay from last week. But I got good news. Instead of Derp coming, we have his sister, Derpette, which is good because Derp is more physical, and Derpette likes to pound everything within Oblivion. Flamethrower for Scizor and Burrathorn. Energy Ball for Quagsire. Dazzling Gleam, I believe, right, for Goodra, not really. I mean, Goodra has a good special defense, so it's really just there for stab. And then Hidden Power Dark for the Alakazam, another major threat. And I also give it the choice specs so that I believe it OHKOs Mega Scizor. I don't know about a fully special and defensive invested Burrathorn, but I know for sure it OHKOs Mega Scizor. Standard set. Don't know about fully specially defensive. But like I said, another major threat was that Alakazam. So we have Demon coming back for a 2nd week in a row with the Choice Scarf to outspeed Mega Alakazam, because Psychic is a really, really, really big problem for my team. Shadow Ball for them. Hidden Power Ground for Jolteon, and if needed, Heatran. Heatran is a really specially defensive Mon, though, so not really against him, but Demon's more for the faster Pokemon that I'm not really able to outspeed very well. And then Focus Blast for the Ambipom, and Thunderbolt for the Keldeo. Max Speed and super high special attack. Standard Scarf, Gengar. Also coming back, we have Death, the Dusclops, just because, once again, he has no Stab Dark or Ghost type move. My opponent doesn't. And last week there was Miss Magus, but I wasn't really worried too much. But this time, I'm not worried at all, really, except for knockoff Mega Scizor and Shadow Ball Alakazam. But with most of his Mons being specially offensive, I gave him more special defense than I did regular defense. This week, he does have a really different set. I gave him Nightshade so I can put some damage on my opponent, because I don't expect him to just wall all day long like I did last week. Pain Split is for if I need to raise my health and lower my opponent's. Disable is because I'm really afraid of Psychic / Shadow Ball, which are 2 moves that Alakazam can learn. You can also learn Focus Blast, which is also really bad for my team, so Disable will help me there. And then I have Will-O-Wisp for the Mega Sizzler because I am terrified of its nice and high offensive power. This time, though, we are bringing our team leader, Philadelphia, the Flygon. He's really just here for Goodra. I have no other answer for Goodra, so I'm being forced to bring Philadelphia with Outrage. It OHKOs a non-defensive invested Goodra. And I believe it even has a chance to OHKO a physically invested, not max invested. But also has Earthquake for the Heatran, which is another Pokemon I didn't really have an answer for. I guess I do in the form of Gallade, but Flygon's the main one there. U-Turn for Initiative, and Thunder Punch for the Keldeo, because I didn't really prepare a whole bunch for Keldeo, and with him being a legendary, I felt like I should prepare for him more than how I already had. I originally had Fire Punch, but then I realized I literally have one Pokemon for Keldeo. This way I have another answer. Also coming back, we have Blade, the Mega Gallade. Once again with Justified if I feel like my opponent is going to throw out a Dark-type move. He has Drain Punch for Recovery, Earthquake for the Heatran, Leaf Blade for that Keldeo, and the Quagsire. Quagsire really scares me. He's really bulky if he is invested right. And then I have Substitute if I come in on a Pokemon that I feel is going to switch out, or a Pokemon I feel can't do much to Gallade. And we have Mustachio, the Probopass. I was debating on Nosy, but Mustachio is more offensive, and I needed an offensive Mon because I have no other answer for Regirock. Regirock is just a defensive beast. Like, if Probopass goes out before I take down Regirock, I guess I kind of have answers, but it's very unlikely for me to take that Mon out. I have him fully defensive invested with the Assault Vest, so he will be taking a few hits, and sturdy. Flash Cannon, again for Regirock, Hidden Power Fire for Furthorn and Scizor. Volt Switch for Switch Initiative, and Earth Power for that Jolteon. Another Mon that I feel like I should prepare a lot more for, or even the Heatran, which is another Mon I think I should prepare more for. But that's my team. I don't really expect to come out victorious. I feel like the Hoopa Hotspurs have the best team in the entire league, and they are in our division, and that scares me. I prepared the best I could. I had more time than last week, and well, hopefully we'll be able to manage to pull out a win. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time on a battle video. Hey guys, RJ here bringing us our week 4 video of the Orange League against the Hoopa Hotspurs. The thing is, with my opponent's schedule and with my schedule, we didn't really get to battle the time we wanted. I actually battled earlier today. This is going to be going over a replay because I didn't have the time to set everything up for a live one, so we're just going to go over the replay. Now, anyways, looking at his team, stupid fly, sorry about that. Looking at his team, first thing I noticed is no Regirock, no Heatran, which is great, because Probopass was my answer for Regirock, but he didn't bring it. Plus, if he wants to set up rocks right off the bat, I do have HP Fire. So let's go. So I decided to start off with Mustachio. He goes for Furthorn. I go for HP Fire. 2-hit KO. Then comes the Leech Seed. So it won't be a 2-hit KO. 3-hit KO instead. He goes for the Thunder Wave. That's alright. I'm taking him out next turn. If he wants to set up with Rock. Otherwise, we won't be able to set him up right now. Alright, here we go, here we go. Paralyzed. Now we're stuck at a spot. I debated on this. He no longer had any reason to keep Furthorn out. There's nothing Furthorn could really do to Mustachio. He may go for Goodra, expecting the HP Fire. The only thing that can take that. I debated on this, but I decided I want this thing gone, and it's too early for any super crazy predictions. Plus, if he expects me to expect the Goodra and go for a different Pokemon, he could possibly take them out with how strong Furthorn is, so I decided to stay in. He stays in, goes for the Gyro Ball. Fly, sorry. Doesn't do much damage. Mustachio is a slow Pokemon, and slowed because of paralysis. And HP Fire will take him out. He goes for Alakazam. Didn't stop it quick enough. But, I do have Assault Vest, so I will be living any hit. Except for Focus Blast. But, now's the time for a crazy prediction. If this fly will get out of here. Anyways, my prediction is that he expects me to go for Death. Last battle, he was my major wall whenever a Pokemon that I didn't want to take on was out. I would switch out to him. I expected him to go for Shadow Ball. And he did. So I go for the Volt Switch, which will give me a safe switch. I do get the crit, which is unfortunate. Now I can go for Death without having to worry about 2 Shadow Balls. He switches out for Ambipom, which is fine. I get my Willow off. There's a whole bunch that this little Mon can do. If it's special, I believe it learns some... I believe it learns Shadow Ball. I'm not 100% sure about that one. I'm pretty sure it learns Knockoff too. So, I had to switch out. I had to get out of there, go for Mustachio. I can suck up any hit he goes for. Goes for the Knockoff. Knocks up the Assault Vest. That's fine. I notice he has the Life Orb, which is great because he has a burn. So, that's just extra damage on him. Ambipom is now useless. He goes for the U-turn, goes for Goodra. That's alright. I go for Volt Switch. And this is perfect. The entire reason why I brought Philadelphia was for Goodra. Now's my chance. If he's not physically invested in defense, I can one-shot him. 3% left. Oh. So, Philadelphia does go down. But that's alright, because now I get a free Mega into Blade, which will raise his speed, allowing me to outspeed, I believe, the Ambipom? But I go for Drain Punch. I get the health back. Goes for Scizor. I switch out. This thing scares me. Go for Death. As long as he doesn't go for Knockoff, I am good. He goes for the Aerial Ace. That's perfect. I don't think I'll be able to survive a Knockoff, but I need him burned. He expects the Willow, though, and goes for Ambipom. Here, I'm expecting an U-turn. I mean, what else can Ambipom really do to Death other than Knockoff? So I guess it is kind of risky, but I go for the Willow. And he uses U-turn. This is great. I'm either getting a Willow on one of his Pokemon. Out comes Alakazam, which is perfect. I get the Willow. He's burned. I ran the Calcs. I'll be able to survive any hit. He goes for Shadow Ball. I survive. I go for Pain Split. I'll be able to survive another one. He goes for Shadow Ball. I survive again. And Nightshade will take out Alakazam. And there's a KO for Death. But here, I decided Death has done his mission. He dies to entry anyways. So, there's no purpose in really keeping him. So I just sack him off. He goes for the Bullet Punch. Just in case I had Shadow Sneak. But this is perfect. Now I have a safe switch into Derpette. Flamethrower does Oko. And I had it to where Derpette could survive I believe he was able to survive one bullet punch just barely. But he goes for fake out, which is alright. I do believe that he can't really do much. I don't think Andy Palm learns dunk shot. It might. I hope not. Then that would have been a bad play if he did. But Dazzling Gleam does Oko, and now it's 1-on-4 with that Jolteon. He goes for Thunderbolt, which does KO. That's unfortunate. He's also Air Balloon, so I can't use HP Ground like I originally wanted, so I bring out Blade. Shadow Ball does some good damage, but Drain Punch gives it back. Pops his balloon, and this is game. Thank you, Thomas, for that amazing battle. It was fun. Really didn't expect that win. And well, I don't really got much to say, but that was really good planning on the Gudra being able to survive an outrage, because I had it to where Porygon wouldn't be able to do a whole bunch. Sorry, as you can hear that is my that's my baby brother out there. Anyways, you guys stay awesome. I know I will, and I will see you guys next time. Come on. Hey guys, RG's Awesome here, bringing us our announcement video for our free trade agency pickup thing. As you can see, the picture, it is going to be a picture of Venusaur and Greninja attacking each other, which means basically I am dropping Venusaur. He's really a wall Pokemon, but I'm not going to have him as a wall because many of the Pokemon that I don't want to leave in will be switched out because of type, which Poison is a major type. Plus, I really need a Dark type, which Greninja, Torrent only, of course, does have that Dark typing, so I can get a good stab Dark move off. It has a nice and high attack, it has a really good special attack, and it's got a really good speed. So, hopefully Greninja will be putting in some work. That's all I really have to say. You guys stay awesome. I know I will, and I will see you next time.